kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Bringing it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. Lot of room to the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on 3rd down to get a touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
30 short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. The quick out. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The give out of the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Rides to back and leaves it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Briggs. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And the returner is stopped. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking for a crease to the left. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Here comes the Heat. That's caught. It's Robbins. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun. Give on the inside.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Caught in the backfield, it's Briggs. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Give to the running back. spins away from the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Looking to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that has holes. Caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got the quick pass. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off play action. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he's got it at the 30. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Now on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. Got enough. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a... And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week, you got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He leaves it with his back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the 3rd. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. A quick pass to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Quick completion to the right. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the move, it's Tatum. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Leach. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the 1st down. Punt team on the field. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burden. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in... The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll run it. Makes one man miss. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They'll go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burden. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man down the middle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll go to the counter play. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Unloads quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tatum. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now upcoming.
Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robbins. He's past the 30. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. Give him 14 on the play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Out of the backfield, he's open. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Rush is on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll get rid of it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. No time left on the clock, and they can tie it with the extra point or win it with two. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just two possessions. Be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating two-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the... This offense from the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick strike complete. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week look at, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Talk about aggressive play calling here offensively. Down close to the goal line. On 1st down, you try to throw it, it goes incomplete. 2nd down, you try to throw it again. And now you get sacked, so you're almost forced now to have to do it on 3rd down, too. Whatever happened to just running the football down the goal line and just trusting your offensive line and trusting a ball carrier to find a way?
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Great. Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.